Is this one of the best games you've seen them play?
I think we were close in the first half to having a half for the ages, right? We had them on their heels. We were moving the ball so quickly. I don't think they got a hold of it for the first 10 minutes. And then after we scored, two things happened. We kind of took our foot off the gas, and Princeton kind of got their feet underneath them. So then the game got a little more even. But thankfully, halftime came, and we got an opportunity to just reestablish who we wanted to be in the game and do the things we're good at. You know, and this is such a great representation, I think, of why this team is killing it right now, because we've got seniors that are leading us, and they're so confident and such good people and high character. And then we've got youth and exuberance and players that are developing every minute of every game, getting better week to week, like Kirsten. And so it's just a fun team to be around. And it is rewarding to see a team that does not even look like they're tired. Like, they have not one time all season looked tired. It's remarkable. I've told my friends that. I was like, I don't know what they're eating or what Katie Munger's doing with them, but I have not yet seen our team be tired, even on a Sunday. So that's a mental freshness that I think is probably kept alive by just great team chemistry, and the girls really enjoy each other.
Your offense was, I mean, you
Lit.
guys, yeah. Yes. I guess if you want to be hip, coach, yeah, it was lit.
It's my shot. I'm not Cliff, but, you know, try to be hip.
What has changed in your eyes? Because, I mean, usually you guys are always producing, but just struggle to get in the back of the net. Not a problem tonight.
Well, I think a bunch of things. I think we've got young forwards, and so they're getting their feet under them as their career goes along. But they're just relentless. I mean, that's the thing. Jade King, Allie, and Kirsten just chased the goal, chased the game. They were hungry and eager to get on the ball. They weren't like, oh, if the ball comes to me, I'll do something. They were just always moving. And I think when you get all three of them that mobile, it's really hard to stop. I mean, a lot of teams have great defenses, but the mobility will break, you know, most teams down, and we had a lot of that tonight.
We talked to you earlier this week, and you said Baylor's field does not favor you guys. What do you mean by that, and how can you take that head on as you guys had to wake up? Yeah,
I mean, it's not in great shape. Everyone knows that, and they line it very small to play to their advantage, which somehow is allowed. But if it's not good for us, it's definitely not good for Virginia. So in that first game, it's two teams that like to play, and Virginia is famous for how well they like to play. And they're going to like it less than we do, that's for sure. And if we're fortunate enough to get to Sunday, then we have to worry about that when we do. But we have enough of a task staring at us on Friday to not be thinking about Sunday.
Coach, as much as Princeton made a push at you guys there in the first half, how much did that first goal in the second half, the second goal that made it 2-0, kind of deflate them, do you feel like, and really gave you guys control there?
Yeah, I mean, and I should have said this from the beginning. I don't think it could be said what a quality team Princeton is. They really are a great soccer playing team, and they're tactically sound, and they move the ball when they get on it, and they cause us some problems. You're right. Once we kind of took our foot off the gas a bit and they got on the ball, they caused us some problems. But I think the way we took the game back is we just said, look, we need to get at their back line. We need to keep our offense going, and we need to play as far away from our goal as possible. And a lot of our transition moments, we were kind of going backwards. And we needed to transition and go forwards and get Kirsten and her crew up against their back line. And once that happened, we felt like it would break. To your exact question, yes, I do think it took the second goal to break their spirit just a little bit, because they knew they were in the game at 1-0, and they knew they had almost scored. Their star forward up top had smacked one wide, and we were like, oh, man. So, yes, I think it took 2 goals to break them. And, you know, look, they've only lost 2 games all year. They lost to the #1 seed Georgetown. They lost to an ACC team in NC State, and they've only given up 3 goals in the last 9 games, something like that. So, yes, they had a strong will, but it finally started to fade a bit.
Speaking of Asim, I thought you guys did a good job kind of keeping it off her leg. Now, what did you guys do defensively, kind of focus on her?
Besides talk about her all week? I mean, we really did. We might have over-prepared, but we just knew with 12 goals and the next nearest player on their team had 4, that she was the key. So we spent a lot of time this week. Fortunately, I got 2 22-year-old, 21-year-old seniors right up the middle that weren't going to get bullied, and they were smart enough to not let Mimi get turned on her right foot. So we talked about it, we planned it, we showed video, these guys executed it. I mean, that's how it's supposed to work, right? And this time it did. They did a great job on Mimi. And Mimi is a class player and is a big-time scorer.
Your game has just gone to a complete another level this postseason. What is it that's helped you kind of hit that new gear, so to speak?
I think just from last season, how disappointed we were and how we finished, and knowing that we have to do whatever it takes to keep on playing, and so then I think that just motivates me to know where we were last year compared to now. It's just a whole different level and a whole different game.
Have you seen a different level to this offense compared to last season?
Mm-hmm. I think this year we connect so much better, and the chemistry's better with everyone on and off the bench, on offense and defense, and I think it just shows on the field every single game.
For starters, being a senior and being able to go to that next round, what does it mean to you?
I mean, it means everything. It's an amazing feeling no matter what age you are, no matter what year you are. Just, being one of the only 32 teams left in the nation to keep playing, it's an awesome feeling, and we want to keep playing as much soccer as we can. But, I mean, it's just awesome knowing that this is my last year, and every game it could be my last. So being able to play another game in this jersey and with this group of girls is just a great feeling.
Overall, it seems like you guys just clicked today. Being out there, what was it that was different to you?
I think we just all know how special the postseason is and how much we want it. There's nothing that's going to get in our way, and we are determined to do whatever we can to make it to that next game and to get another game in and to win as much as we can. And so I think just we've done a really good job at applying what we've been learning in practice and what we've been focusing on in practicing and just bringing it out on the field.
Not to ruin the celebration or you guys winning, but now you have to head to Waco, and it's Virginia, correct? Because last time I checked,
Yep.
I think they were winning 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big task. What's kind of the mindset now as you guys take this win and now you go ahead?
I mean, luckily for us, we have played in Waco before, so we're familiar with their field and with that environment. So, I mean, that gives us a little confidence going in. But, I mean, it'll just be putting in the work this week in practice, and just the coaches will prepare for us what we need to do and focus on, and we'll just